From their mouths to your ears, this is Gaming on Thrones with Phil, Saul, and Rick.
Welcome to Gaming on Thrones, episode 13. Today is Sunday, September 28th, and I come to you with the help of my co-host, Saul Cuellar. How are you doing, sir?
Yo, fresh.
And my other co-host, Richard Lamoureux. What's going on, Rick?
Nothing. No, nothing, dude.
As you guys might know, he is the saltiest one in the group.
So much salt.
So much salt. The ocean is jealous.
It stings.
It does sting. If you have an open wound, don't go near Rick.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
You're like, what is this burning? It's the salt, man. I don't know why I whispered. No one probably heard that.
That's cool.
So what you guys been playing? Can we have something different this week?
I just been playing Destiny. I just got my my purple stuff.
Not much of it. You got all purples?
I got all purple. Except for guns. Guns is coming. Guns is coming next. I'm only rank 2.
I got 2 purples. Guns.
You're accessorizing?
Mm-hmm.
You got any of that glowing accessories yet?
No, that's baller shit right there. I don't have that yet. I just haven't been able to play that much, but I've been focusing on Crucible.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, because the Crucible is pretty much the only thing that changes. So.
Wow.
I'm not hating. I still play
No,
it.
that's cool.
I'm still enjoying it, but yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah.
So, Rick, how about you? I know you've been playing something different.
Yeah, I've been playing, I don't know, Civ 5 lately. I've been doing the scenarios. I've never done the scenarios. Usually that's the kind of game you just get in and you just set the parameters and let it generate whatever, and then you just kind of go with it. But they actually have scenarios where you have to, like, be either the North or the South in the Revolutionary War, or not the Revolution, the Civil War, and like shit like that.
What side did you pick?
North.
Mm.
I heard
South,
they went.
the South
they
rides
went.
again.
The South will rise again. I heard that in porno one time.
Oh, God. Oh, ew.
It was Nude World Order.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Did he get her with her custard? With his
Oh, yeah.
custard?
Oh,
His
Jesus.
general custard?
Uh-huh.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Super
You're
gross.
gross, Sal.
I don't
You're
watch
so
that stuff.
gross.
I was just kidding. I don't. My dad used to watch that stuff. That's fake. I don't. That's not my style.
You don't like
Donnie.
stories getting involved in it. Any of that stuff.
Well, it's better than the fake, real amateur stuff. We're getting way off track
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in Civilization, Rick, because it sounds like a very complicated game, and it scares me.
It's not though. It's
You're talking about parameters and
well, yeah. You can make it complicated, but it's really streamlined. I mean, as far as those games like 4X strategy games are concerned, Civ is the most easily approachable.
okay.
I mean, compared to like you don't have to micromanage anything. You can automate pretty much all your micromanagement shit.
So
like,
is it easy like the mobile games like Clash of Clans and stuff where you just like tell it to do something and then you cash in whatever it makes or
Not really. I don't know how to describe it in comparison to Clash of Clans.
well, not specifically Clash of Clans. You know those type of games though.
yeah, but you can set it up, and the only thing you'll have to do is whenever your city isn't producing anything, you'll just have to pick whatever you want to
Kill
make
everyone.
next. Yeah,
You guys will produce.
yeah, exactly. Or you can actually just set it to generate freaking gold or science, and then have to really not do anything.
All right. When does that new Civilization come out? Is this what you're talking about?
No. That I'm talking about the last version.
Okay.
Civ-
When
Civ
does
5.
When does
The
it
new one comes
space-
out next month.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's exciting.
super excited.
I do know that there's a lot of people excited about that, not just you, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a huge player base. It's as far as PC games go, that's like one of the standards. If you have a PC and you play on it, you pretty much have Civ 5.
So Rick, while we're talking to you, I want to ask you about something because Saul, I didn't include you in this conversation, or I think maybe you were included in the text message, but when I asked Rick, "Oh, did you see the new Battleborn trailer?" He basically told me to go F myself and said, "What are you talking about? Why would you think I was interested in this game?" And don't you remember him talking about it?
Yeah. I remember me talking about
Okay.
it now. It was just, but we were just talking about E3 and shit, and I said, "Oh, this game
Yeah, it was like right after E3. You were like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool." It's like from the makers of Borderlands and whatever else. It looks pretty cool. Look at the art direction, stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks cool, but this is not cool for me. You know, it's not my cup of tea. But it looks like someone.
Oh
that
well, I
enjoys-
thought. I mean, yeah. I guess I was just thinking like, oh, okay. Well, like Rick's interested in this. He'll keep an eye on this game, and I've been talking about it like the last few weeks.
Yeah, and I kept
Just
like,
like,
why the fuck
yeah.
are you keep bringing this up? I don't even, you were like, have you seen the new Battleborn stuff? I'm like, what the hell's Battleborn? What the hell are you talking about? And
Damn.
yeah, I didn't mean to come off like a dick because I know I did, but
Nah, you? What?
Captain Salty? No.
Mm.
nah, that's just not for me. But it looks like I was just trying to be generally speaking to the community, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like another first-person shooter. I haven't seen anything different from it.
What's this game called?
Battleborn?
It's free to play.
Oh, well, there it goes. There we go. All right, we're done.
Yeah, exactly. But it's made by the guys that did Borderlands, and it kind of has similar art direction as far as cartoony, but it's not cell shaded. It's more like Team Fortress cartoony,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's basically what the game is Team Fortress.
Yeah, I seen this on one of my Game Informer magazines. They had a big old article about it, like 5 pages.
You
Yeah, I think I got
Game
the same
Informer still?
magazine.
Shit's free,
Wow.
dog.
Hey, it's free with the...
GameStop.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
Get-
wow.
Pre-order to get that DLC, and you get it.
That DLC. Oh,
Need that.
what a big topic of conversation that has been. That will continue to be a big topic of conversation, I think, over the next few years.
Ruining gaming.
Okay, Captain Salty.
Yeah.
More content for me.
Excuse me.
We're gonna have a big discussion about that because I just want to hear you two guys go crazy on it,
Crazy.
and I'll be kind of like, yeah, I agree with you, and then I'm like, no, I agree with this guy over here because I don't know how to feel about it right now.
Yeah.
So just also in the news, like, did you guys happen to see the Final Fantasy 15 TGS
They
trailer?
keep talking about those dudes.
Oh my god,
I haven't seen it yet.
that looks like a gorgeous game.
It looks
Not
next
just because
gen
it's dudes. It does.
with pretty purple hair. It flows.
Yeah, very Japanese.
And open
Very
shirts.
Japanese, yeah. But I like it it reminded me of Final Fantasy 7 a little bit as far as when that came out, how gorgeous it was with the cutscenes, and we just thought it was the greatest thing on earth. And then this game reminded me of that just because the style of the way the trailer was done and the style of the game, obviously, just like Saul said, very Japanese, but it looks pretty cool.
Oh, their games are always beautiful. I'll say it.
Yeah.
I said beautiful.
Yeah, we were talking about
Difference.
look back at the new Tomb Raider. That was Square Enix. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, they do.
And then the Raiden game that they had for Metal Gear.
Yeah, that was beautiful too. And
That
then
was awesome.
on top of that, they had the kung fu, not the kung fu one, but the one where you're in Hong Kong as the undercover cop. What was that one called? The open world one. Sleeping
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wait.
Something dogs.
Dogs. Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. That game was beautiful too. The one that's coming out, the
One
definitive
that's-
edition.
that
fucking
we were just
3 years
having
later.
this Facebook argument about,
Yeah.
or debate, I should say.
Yeah, definitive.
No, yeah, let's clear that up right now because honestly, Sleeping Dogs is a fantastic game, and if you haven't played it, you should buy it on the next gen consoles for sure. Or are they re-releasing it on PC as well?
I don't know. Probably.
I mean, because honestly, the game is really cool, and the mechanics of it are really good, and it's actually a really cool game. It was a fresh game. It was good.
Isn't it Japanese GTA?
It's Chinese GTA,
Yeah.
Same thing.
but
Yeah.
not really GTA. It's
It's
close.
Chinese. It's a lot more fighting mechanic though. There's instead of just
You know what it is? It reminds me of a GTA Shenmue mashup.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Shenmue, I'll cry about that game if we talk about that. I can't do it.
Wow.
So, no, but it's a great game. If you haven't played it, go get it. Although, if you did play it, to me, it's just not worth $60.
no, definitely not. Just get it on the summer sale or the winter sale on Steam for fucking $4.
I picked it up for $7.99, and I think that was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
So, and as I joked around, I said I already had the definitive edition because I have it on PC.
Yes,
And I was joking around.
I swelled up with pride right there.
I know you did. I bet you were
Wow.
like, oh my gosh.
I know. I was like, a screenshot. Take it.
The master race smiled upon you today.
Yes, sir.
I felt like a golden aura come around me, and my hair grew long.
Gabe Newell just like brushed the back of your neck with his beard.
Oh God, stop.
Wow.
So moving on.
It's like that. That's
Yeah.
the stuff you watch.
I can't believe there was actually an outcry about the Final Fantasy 15 because it was like 4 dudes, and they're like, "Where's the chicks? Where are all the chicks, man?"
Too hard to render. We gave you one blonde girl.
Dude, fucking Final Fantasy, the last like 10 games have been all chicks or
you were like
chicks.
in a chick band, and like it was weird.
Dude,
not good enough.
Get like really like okay, just stop. We're not gonna have the feminine chat here, but I just wanted to mention that was.
No, you don't want none of that. That's hot topic right now in the gaming world. Mm-hmm. That and the Gamergate. You guys watch that video?
I did.
Watched it. Gosh, that is crazy.
There's a lot of stuff that I think gamers are kind of getting turned on to now when we're like, wait a minute here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 4chan is apparently suffering big time from this, and if you could make them suffer over some bullshit game, fucking stuff that's going on, it's a lot bigger than people want to admit.
Well, yeah, and then here's the problem is the industry is going through changes, and the only way to prevent those changes that are negative changes, now there's a lot of positive ones too, but obviously those don't get highlighted like the negative ones.
Of course.
Only way to prevent that is to, stop sending your money their way.
Yeah, stop clicking on their fucking sites.
Yeah, stop clickbaiting.
Yeah.
It's just, human beings, we like the drama and everything, and it's just, I don't know.
And like the reviews, like I don't really give a fuck. Like who is this douchebag doing the review anyway? Like I give a fuck. like they said in the thing, I'd rather watch like Total Biscuit give his, review over it because he actually plays it. He shows you playing it. He shows you how to set everything up on it. Like I value his or Boogie. Like Boogie's good,
Yeah.
Like people that I like can value their honesty and stuff like that, and like they're actually cool people. I'd rather that than someone who releases like 12 articles out of a year or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't take IGN's reviews very,
they can eat a dick.
Yeah. IGN pisses me off because I visit their site a lot, and I value some of those members, but I visit all the sites, and if you really want a good review, you honestly have to listen to like 3 or 4 reviews and then put your own, kind of make your own assessment about it. Because everybody's so different. Just because one person that reviews a certain game, and then they review another game that maybe you hated and they gave it a great score, like it doesn't always line up. So you have to just listen to what these people say and then give that your own grade. Don't listen to what they say.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. Like for me, everybody was giving Destiny a mediocre review, and in most regards it deserves it, but then in other regards it doesn't. So I don't know. But like you,
if it was that bad, it would be people wouldn't be playing it still, and
exactly.
It's still
oh god, that's
servers still fully loaded.
I love it on like the the groups that we're in on Facebook. How like somebody will start like, oh man, this game sucks, and then what one person did is they started posting their pictures. So then we all just started posting our characters on there, and they're like, I'm glad that like nobody kept talking crap about the game and just posted their characters and how much they've advanced on them. Yeah. And it's like, because who can just bitch somewhere else. We like the game. Yeah.
And it's okay. Like it's a public forum for you to express your opinion, but a lot of the negative ones, there's not a lot of thought to it. They just say like, "Oh, F this." Like instead of like saying, "Okay, here's what I don't like, but it has some good things." But here's what I don't like. And then we could say, "Oh yeah, well actually I like that, but I don't like that." And that creates an actual interesting conversation. I do have to say, some of the Facebook groups are pretty good. Most of the time, it is actually an engaging conversation. But yeah,
you get trolls everywhere.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, and it's also part of the fun. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to a lot of the news. There's not a ton of stuff out the last week, but this was another one from TGS that I watched some gameplay from. The Dragon Ball Xenoverse looks pretty cool.
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know that a lot of people did, but I actually went and watched the actual gameplay videos, and the thing that interests me is the custom character. Like you can create a custom character, you can fit him into the story somehow. From what I hear, initial reports are that the campaign is actually really cool and substantial. So, and then you've got all the versus modes and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, but every time I reach a new level, he surpasses
yeah, well, somebody.
He has a power level of 200.
Oh, God. All right, show's over. We gotta go.
I've never seen anything like it. Wow, you're bringing back all kinds of like 7th grade feels right there.
Yeah.
His power level's over 9,000.
Kakarot.
That's the best. Kakarot!
That's why Vegeta is my favorite hero ever.
If you want to really watch it, watch the Japanese subtitled ones,
Oh my
and
God.
Vegeta's like a 9-year-old
I know
girl.
I can't do it because of that reason. I did watch
Yeah.
one of the movies once in Japanese, and I watch all my other anime I watch in Japanese. I will not watch it dubbed, except for Dragon Ball. I cannot do it just because I was so used to their
Vegeta.
voices. Yeah, Vegeta's voice is the worst.
So
But
bad.
it fits though because he's a small little cranky old man or young man, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he's not a 9-year-old girl.
He's the Prince of all Saiyans.
he's so cool.
Yeah.
Like I love the part where he was just like they were all chilling back on Earth, and he had a pink shirt that just said "Bad Man" on it. I tried to find that action figure everywhere, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So speaking of the DLC, like we were earlier, I guess Ubisoft announced that Assassin's Creed Unity, they can actually, if you buy the season pass, which on Assassin's Creed I just don't know why you would, but then again, it includes a standalone downloadable game set in China. Yeah.
Yeah, the isometric 2D, 3D side scroller thingy.
Maybe.
It is. Yeah.
Interesting though, right? Like a mini game inside of the DLC.
So you can play a game just like the game you're about to play. That is just like the last 4 games that you played.
Was that just like an exhibit meme right
Did you
Kind-
just exceptionize?
there?
Like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's the same. It's okay. You reskinned it. Cool.
Whoa!
That's-
This
Nah, I'm not an Assassin's Creed.
I
fan,
understand
sorry.
that you're not a Ubisoft fan. We already know that. But listen to this. This game was built ground up for next gen, right? Quotation marks. I'm doing it. You guys can't see it, but I'm doing it.
Air quotes. Gotcha.
Yeah, air quotes. I don't know. I'm holding out for this game, and to believe me, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was awesome, but I got bored of it like towards the end, and that's a good thing in a way because the game had a lot of content.
Yeah, but how long did you play the game for? Like hours?
Oh,
wise?
a long time. That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing
Yeah.
because I was just bored of that world, even though I had
Yeah.
stuff left to do. So it's not a bad complaint. And this one looks different enough, and with the incorporation of the multiplayer where we can co-op and assassinate, that's cool. That's going to be pretty fun.
Finger cuffs.
hmm And so there's that game in China. I don't know. Assassin's Creed in China would be pretty interesting, though.
How do they not do the Assassin's Creed like Shinobi or something like that
They're
where you're a
gonna-
ninja? I don't know how
They're
they
going to do
haven't done
feudal Japan. It's coming. They just not yet. It's going to happen. They're hitting all the major eras. So, and a little bit of the last piece of news here. The Crew closed beta begins September 30th, which is Tuesday. So there's that. Anybody interested in the Crew?
I'm starting to think about getting me a steering wheel
Woo!
and maybe getting into some race
Oh,
games. I
dude,
know they got
it's
NASCAR on there.
So much fun.
Actually, like I said earlier, I'm going to say it again. Need for Speed Rivals was pretty fun. And maybe that's because I don't play car games. But also the Forza Horizon 2 demo is really good. I kicked that on the other day. It's pretty fantastic. So I don't know. We'll see. Steering wheel will be the way to go, Saul.
Yeah, definitely. It's not fun unless you do steering wheel. Like that's the thing in Mario Kart. I'm like,
They're expensive though, man.
hey.
I had a really nice one. I sold it to my buddy though after I kind of got rid of the Gran Turismo 5. I played the shit out of that game though for a while.
Yeah, that was old school.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
So I want to ask you, anything
Yeah, that's
new?
me.
for Call of Duty? Any new news? Any interesting tidbits? Because we're approaching that time for you.
I haven't really been paying attention, but like, I don't know. Like they released something about gameplay the other day, but nothing like out of this world that's like mind blowing or anything like that. Just to be honest, it's just the same old videos coming out of people getting like 30 kills and no deaths.
What of like old Call of Duties?
No, the new one. Like they played. They have those open places where they go play them after like. So they have footage of that stuff. It's nothing really.
Was it the scripted one, or I hate those fucking gameplay videos when they do those.
No. It's like professional YouTubers and like MLG players will
just
go on
early access kind of thing.
Yeah, and then they'll put like people who are in the media that suck at it in there. So it's like people that are really, really good at it, people that are moderately good at it, and then there's just noobs that just suck complete ass, and that's the 30 people that get killed.
That sounds about like every time I play it.
Right. I'm still excited about the game. It's just they haven't really released anything that's blown my mind on it.
Yeah, I mean they kind of came out and had everything good showing and everything. So I'm sure once we get into the middle of October, it's going to really start to build up. I did read something actually this morning that was talking about Advanced Warfare is actually projected to sell about 3 million copies less than Call of Duty Ghosts.
I would agree.
And it's not, I don't know if it's necessarily to consumers, but they're planning on doing 15% fewer copies in the fourth quarter of 2014 to like retailers. I don't know. In the article, it explains like, how Ghost wasn't exactly well received and
big letdown.
Yeah, and the fact that they have to count in the fact that maybe people are a little Call of Duty fatigued over the yearly, and it may just be like, okay, if it doesn't sell right off the bat, it's going to sell.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's going to do really piss poor, not like horrible
for
numbers,
Call of
like,
Duty. For Call of Duty.
Yeah, it'll sell like 7 million. I think it'll sell like within the first quarter, it'll sell like 7 million on each console that it's out, that except for since it's not on Wii U, but like on consoles 7 million, on PC probably like 3 million, but then later on I think it'll jump up to about the regular amount, like 10 million or however many they do on each console. I think it's going to take a minute. I think it's going to have a lot of good press from people that do YouTube videos. That's honestly where it comes from, is if you have a game, FPS game that has good YouTube content, that's where it's at. YouTube content for first-person shooters is like porn to sex addicts. It's like, we will watch the coolest. Oh, gosh, you just killed 60 people and you didn't die once. You got a nuclear. I got to get this game so I can try it. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds cheesy, but that's just the way we think. So as long as the kill streaks are awesome, like I always say, just reiterating the same bullshit. But and like you were saying earlier, before we even started doing the podcast, is the levels are actually like built for like tournaments. I mean, you got all this stuff around to hide behind for cover. You got plenty of places to do head glitches. So, if you're really good at it and you know how to play, you're going to get a lot of kills. Plus, then you got open area for satellites and stuff like that, and flying kill streaks. It'll take you out that way. So it's going to look beautiful. And the art in it is awesome. So I'm excited. I mean, I don't need anything coming out to showing me, like, oh, this and that. I'm excited over what it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, when we were talking about the level design, I mean, from what it looks like so far, it looks like it's going to be a lot more, I want to say fun with the levels, just because of the advanced warfare, air quotes again, with basically your abilities, the double jump, the gliding jump, all that kind of stuff. So the maps have actually gone more vertical.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to, I know, God, the last Call of Duty game I remember really playing competitively was Modern Warfare 2 and World at War. And there were certain spots where you can kind of get up on a second story.
Yeah.
But it was like, that was it.
And it was a pain.
And it was like you had to run through the building and go around and all kinds of stuff. Where this is like...
It's like Destiny.
Yeah, you can jump up. It's more like, I would put it more like Titanfall. But like, And I don't mean to compare the two. I'm just saying the way you can
Yeah.
get on the roofs and that kind of thing. So, like Titanfall was very vertical. So when you're running in that open area, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Which that seems like it's going to be a nice addition, actually.
Stay away from the middle. Stay on the outside.
Yes, run circles.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you go in the middle, soldier! So, Call of Duty. But I wanted to ask you something else, Saul. Did you play the Titanfall DLC yet?
Not yet. I had to level up my Destiny character.
Oh my
I
god!
downloaded it, but I just so busy. Like I was hungover and I was like, oh gosh. I woke up at like 8 o'clock and went back to sleep. Got up at 12. I was like, got to level up. And then my dude Chico Muff was on there, so we leveled up. He got me the places I needed to get in order to get my bounties, and I got my shit.
Why are you so in a rush to finish?
No, I'm not in a rush to finish. I'm in a rush to get my armor up.
Oh, for what?
Because Iron Banner.
Oh, the Iron Banner.
What you mean, what, bro?
Oh yeah,
Can't go in there with a limp dick.
I forgot Iron Banners. We just talked about that this weekend.
Yeah, step that game up.
I'm not a Crucible guy. I like the Crucible, but I'm not the Crucible like you are.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think maybe Call of Duty might take a little bit of like Saul was saying, Rick, how it's going to be? I know you're not the shooter guy, but I want to ask your opinion. Is Call of Duty going to take a hit maybe in the first quarter of the last quarter of this year, but kind of the first quarter of the fiscal year, because of games like Destiny and Halo? And
I don't think so, because people that play Call of Duty are going to play it. So, I mean, there's people that look forward to this every year to just go on and play the new maps. That's all you're doing is you're buying new maps with like a little bit different game mechanic, but it's still the same game. You can pick it up. Like Saul can pick that game up, and once he figures out how to jump, it's just like he's playing every other Call of Duty.
Yep.
So he's gonna play that game, I bet. Yeah. And the other people that play that shit every year are still gonna play it. So I think it'll be fine. I think it's gonna take a hit just based on the fact of what you're talking about, how the last one did so poorly, and it was kind of like people were giving them shit. Like you just can't keep rehashing the same crap over and over again. You got to do something a little different, you know?
Well, that's the whole aim of Sledgehammer coming in, and actually this being in the first 3-year cycle.
Yeah.
They've been working on this game for 3 years.
And that's the way it needs to be. It's not a fucking baseball game or a football game. You can't just do the same thing every year.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. And I agree with most of the complaints. That's why I haven't played of Call of Duty since.
Yeah. I don't know how the development cycle goes, but, I know they got 3 different studios doing them. But does each studio kind of have, like, their own thing? Like, these guys are going to do, like, the future ones?
No. I think they can pretty much do whatever.
Yeah. I think as long as they don't stay within the same genre, then they're fine.
Like, you don't make a third-person Call of Duty.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, though, because what happens if another studio had, like, great ideas for, like a futuristic version of Call of Duty, and then these guys end up fucking it up, so they're like, yeah, we can't do it now. They fucked it all up for everybody.
What do you mean, like, make a bad future game?
Yeah, like
Black Ops 1, bro. I'm just saying, like...
What? Black Ops 1 was awesome! It had Ice Cube! Yay!
So you like both Black Ops?
Oh my gosh, yes!
I heard the one was terrible. Maybe not for you, but for somebody else.
The Asians, because you were in Vietnam or something, they'd be like, oh no, look for Spy Plane! It was great! Love that game. The weapons were awesome. Funny. So much trolling in that game.
Okay, well, anyways.
And I sucked at it. That was horrible.
Well, Rick, I agree, but I mean, is it going to bring in... I guess it's hard to talk about Call of Duty and talk about loss of numbers because they do so well.
They're gonna still make their money.
Yeah, even a loss is like everyone else is like, geez, whatever.
You sold only 30 million or 20 million. Oh man,
like your loss is our entire game sale. 10 years.
So which one is the best one then? It's got to be Call of Duty 4, right?
It depends on what you like.
I would choose, that's kind of a hard question to answer, but I know a widely loved game from them, which besides the original, like Call of Duty 2 was great, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
I know
novices and amateurs usually go with that, which I used to agree until I started playing Black Ops 2. Now I like it more. But like the hardcore, like man, like people that are like hardcore just love the first Modern Warfare, whatever it was, COD4. They love it. They love it. They butt fuck it so hard.
the campaign was great.
Yep.
Yeah,
Know
that's.
that.
I mean, that's my point on those games. Though I usually play the campaign. I got to fly AC-130 and gun people down. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 are both great. And I played almost every Call of Duty up until that point, then played World at War, and that was it. That was all for me.
Don't play Ghost.
No, I won't. Don't worry about that. I was thinking about buying it, like just because I wanted to play with you guys.
I'll let you borrow it.
Nah, bro. It's all right. It's coming past.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna get to our versus segment now.
Versus.
And I won last week with the penis fish, which we got to see a nice picture of. Thanks, Saul. That was gross, bro.
That's some bullshit, man.
It's Photoshop.
You wanted a real one.
I can't believe that happened, though. We both looked up the real. We both
Penis
looked.
fish.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's good. Great minds think alike, Rick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We all think about like death by dick, and that's the worst ever.
Yeah. I would just say if we did that like 9 times out of 10, it would be the same fucking thing too. I'd say if that question happened different days, we would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, just that's the way it goes. That's why we're friends.
Yeah. Cool. Cheers.
Friends. So this week, the versus question of any main media genre, which is be movies, TV, or games, what is the best vehicle? That doesn't have to be the most badass, just the best vehicle.
I'm gonna go with the Magic School Bus, bro.
Oh,
Wow.
that's pretty good.
I mean, just think, that taught me about life, and it was a fucking creepy old lady on a driving a school bus through people's bodies and shit. It was weird, but it was awesome. You could do anything with it. It was like having a genie.
You could turn it into like a space shuttle, and
yeah, it was like having a genie. You could just fucking drive around. It's awesome.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You ever fapped the nudes of her?
Oh yeah, dude. Rule 34, man. Come on, of course.
What was her name?
Mrs.
Frizzle.
Frizzle.
There, Mrs.
Saul's got it queued up right now.
Oh, man.
It just popped up on his RedTube thing when he typed in M.
RedTube because of her red hair?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Looks like basically this lady just gives these kids acid, takes them, and then they just go on a magic ride.
You know, shit, where's the permission slips for that?
Dude, she done lives on the edge, man. She's always like, it's all right, it's cool. Oh, we got a 6th student? Let's shrink this school bus down, go to his house, and go in his body.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Whatever. Yeah, get out of here. But that's awesome. Yeah, that's my pick. Definitely the coolest vehicle I've ever had the pleasure to witness.
That's an interesting pick. That didn't even cross my mind. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Because it's magic.
Yeah.
So, where are you at on this? Are you still your original pick here?
Yeah, I'm going with Michael Keaton's Batman Batmobile.
Can you describe?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, sir.
The reason I'm going with it is it's just so sleek, awesome, and like there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And it has bombs that come out of the tires. It has a shield that covers it up when he goes away. It drives to him. It's like Knight Rider and a tank all in one. And it's Batman. He's a billionaire.
And it's got the hotline to Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can drink Coke out of it too.
What about what?
You remember that commercial?
Yes, talk about freaking product placement, dude.
Yep.
That car is just too sweet, dude. I don't know. I've
has
always loved it.
It has that little penis in the front.
It does.
Like, what was that for?
I don't know. To look fucking cool. That's why. It's got wings on it, and like it's got wings on it. It's gonna look stupid. No, it doesn't. It's just awesome.
And to be honest with you, it's the best Batmobile. Like the new one looks That's retarded. It's a tank. What is that? That's not a Batmobile.
No. But that thing in the middle you were talking about, that's a turbo engine or some shit.
Oh, does it spin around or something?
Yeah, it's got a fan on and everything.
It's a turbine. Yeah, it's the inlet of a turbine.
So it's like a jet on wheels.
Basically, that's what it is. I mean, that's where the air comes in and it blows out the back.
Give that thing a flux capacitor, and we're talking.
Dude, I just
Can't believe no one said that. By the way,
I thought about it, but
I was gonna go with the A-Team van too.
oh, that's pretty good too.
yeah,
That was my original because I'm like, that's the only van that you've ever been like, damn, I want a van.
yeah, that's true.
Well, turtle van, bro.
Ah, shit.
I also thought about the turtle blimp.
This was it was a hard question because there's so many
There's
options.
so many, yeah, and it's like I was thinking about, okay, is the Death Star, because it's a space?
Yeah.
No, it's a space station. It doesn't.
What about Optimus Prime? You could be driving around in them.
Yeah, Bumblebee, Megatron.
The whole lot of them.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit you could go with there. It was a very broad question. I didn't want to limit it to one genre though, because I was like,
That's just what I thought of, like right off the bat. I'm like Batmobile.
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
It's a good pick, but I am gonna have to go with the Magic School Bus because that was kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, way more powerful.
Yeah, it's OP, dude. OP
Yeah.
as fuck. It could be the goddamn Batmobile.
It could go into the turbine and like plant some stupid something or other in there and then fly out.
And then realize you're missing a child.
She obviously doesn't care about those kids.
Yeah, after you blow the bus back up, you're like, oh, well, we're missing Timmy. Guess he's fucked.
I guess we already detonated, so sorry, Timmy.
Just back away slowly.
Guess you should have had that permission slip signed after all.
Yep. Yeah, so Magic School Bus takes it. All right.
Yeah, Magic School Bus is the winner. So before we wrap up the show today, I want to talk to Rick. We got a big game coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, that wasn't even supposed to be a big game. That no one was expecting it to be a big game. But
I've been pretty hyped about it since I've seen the trailer.
yeah, I since I saw the trailer, I thought it looked cool. But you always have to take anything that has Lord of the Rings attached to it, as far as video games, take it with a grain of salt, because the best ones are the fucking Lego ones. That's like it.
I liked the Two Towers on the original Xbox.
Wow. Well, that's pretty old.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, but this game is the Shadows of Mordor. It's coming out. I just preloaded it last night on Steam. It was 40 gigs, which was pretty big for what that game is, because it's
well, that's good for like what we were talking about earlier with content.
Yeah, there are people saying that just doing the story with a little bit of side missions, just the normal stuff that you would just end up coming across, it would take them like 23 hours. So that's good.
Yeah,
and those 23-hour completions are only like 35% game completions too.
Yeah, I mean that's what you probably put into the like Arkham game or an Assassin's Creed game. So
yeah, I played all the Arkham games, and that's usually what happens. Is I just kind of stick to the story. I take my time with it though.
Yeah,
and then if I see something that's easy to pick up real quick, I'll go do it. But I'm not gonna grind an achievement out. No, thank you.
Yeah, I actually in Arkham City, I went and got all the question marks and I did the whole Riddler thing.
Oh, you're ridiculous. There's so many of them.
I know, but the story was quick, you can blow through the story. And so I did that and I had fun. I had fun with it though. It wasn't, a lot of it was like kind of fun little puzzles to try and figure out. And anytime you need to take a break, you could just swoop down and beat up some bad guys. So, that was cool. But that's pretty good length. I mean, I kind of want it to be, with everything, if it's close to 40, like even if it's just over 30, it's a game I'm definitely going to buy.
Yeah.
But you're going to be doing something a little special with it, Rick, aren't you, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to, it was supposed to be not last night, but tomorrow night after midnight, I was going to start doing a live stream on Twitch of the game from the PC. But I'm going to have to push that back to Tuesday, which is the actual release date anyway, because I'm actually going fishing tomorrow night. So,
right on.
So I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, if you check out our Twitch channel, it's twitch.tv/gamingOnThrones, no spaces. If you get on there Tuesday, late afternoon, evening, I should be on there. So come by, say hi, shoot the shit a little bit, and play some games.
Yeah, and I think Rick will actually be in a good mood for this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
I'll
a
be-
PC game. It's got like the graphical pack.
Oh, you have no idea the graphics pack. There's an ultra setting for it that they're recommending 6 gigs of video RAM to play.
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
6
That's
gigs
beefy, son.
of VRAM. You can that's a titan right there. I mean, I have a really good graphics card. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how.
You're gonna catch your computer on fire.
I know it's gonna be melting them, but I'm gonna try it. See what frame rates I get.
Sauron's gonna come out and be like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, exactly. And just the high setting is 3 gigs, and that's what I have. I got the 780 Ti, which is 3 gigs. But I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It should be. This will be the only game I've ever bought that like I won't be able to play on on ultra settings.
Guess you
And
don't know the prices.
Yeah, and all it's gonna do, Saul, is just fucking piss me off, and I'm gonna be like, well, I guess I gotta get another one. I guess I gotta SLI him now.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's what we make fun of about all you PC gamers all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man,
You gotta upgrade. Gotta
Yeah.
upgrade.
we don't have to, but it's good. It's
But
fun
you
to
do though.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do, because you know it can be better. At least on my shitty Xbox, like I know that's all I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I knew it could be better, I'd want it to be better.
Game
It
does
could be
look cool
better.
though.
It could be better. You can buy all the parts off
Yes,
Newegg
or-
and build it yourself.
Give me another PlayStation jab.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks cool. I know we said earlier that reviews are kind of bullshit, but it is smashing.
Well,
reviews
you still
now.
gotta pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah, and people are saying it's really good. They're saying that the gameplay is familiar. If you play any Assassin's Creed, they're like there's no originality in the gameplay whatsoever. But the way you progress through it with the Nemesis system, I think,
Nemesis, yeah.
where people like remember you if you got into a fight with them earlier, and they'll talk shit to you, and then you can like place them in different ranks. If you can take them over and get like have them join you, and then they'll try to fight people for you and stuff. And that looks fucking sweet.
And if they and also too, if they kill you in battle, like they can challenge other people and rank up, and it'll actually show you like a quick little mini scene of them making their move up to like captain or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so the next time you see them, they may look a little different. Like they may have some different armor on, or they'll have like a bunch of people around them that are like, you know.
And you know what the best part about this is? You're probably not gonna like halfway into the game wake up and be in a virtual reality simulator. And that always pissed me off.
Wow,
with
dude,
Assassin's
really?
Creed. Why can't you just do it and be cool? What that whole other side story was pointless.
No, it's not pointless. It's
Ah.
the game. It's the game. Like it's a really good story. If you maybe actually paid attention to it, you might like it.
Wow, feels.
Well, that's cool. I'm excited for Shadows of Mordor, and I'm excited that you're streaming it. That's going to be pretty cool. I hope some of our listeners and some of our group members will actually attend. Are you going to record any of this gameplay at all?
No, I'm not gonna record it just because it'll
It'll do it by itself.
Yeah, it'll do it by itself. And if I recorded this, it would just take up fucking so much space.
Yeah.
It'd be ridiculous.
Well, that's cool. I won't be attending midnight because I have a
Well,
job.
neither will I. Yeah, but like Tuesday probably 6, 7 ish.
Oh, all right, in the afternoon.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. That's when I'll get on. I'll probably get on and just first to set my settings and everything, and then I'll do a fresh restart so everybody can see it from the very beginning.
Is 50-50 allowed in the chat?
Yeah.
Just in case people don't know what 50-50 is, you'll find out.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what 50-50 is?
Uh-uh.
It was created by the fighting game community. It's fighting game community loves thick Asians, so they post pictures of thick Asians. Well, it got kind of old, so what they've decided to do was 50% of the time you get thick Asians naked, or you get thick Asians naked with a dick. So it's 50-50 when you click on it.
Yeah, dude. You gotta roll the dice sometimes,
What I would suggest is maybe since our Gaming on Thrones first Twitch stream is going to be a 50-50.
I'm not going to look up pictures of dudes digglings. I'm not playing 50-50.
Hey, whatever,
Bullshit.
dude. You can't censor
The
people,
biggest
man.
troll there is. You're totally going to do it.
Oh yeah. Totally. But no, I would appreciate not seeing Asian on the while I'm playing. That might
He's
be.
going to try and concentrate, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm taking this shit seriously. But yeah,
All right.
Leave the tranny pics off. I'll be okay.
Well, I'm excited for it, and make sure you tonight or whatever. Make sure you tell everybody what you're going to do. I know you've already put that on there, but go ahead and post a link on the group page and get the word out there.
Yep.
Try and post it on the other site as well. Spread that word around.
Will do.
So we're going to get to our round of applause segment. We do have a round of applause. It's going to go to our own Saul Cuellar for his birthday. Happy birthday, Saul.
Yo, birthday! Yeah!
Yay.
Old ass man. $34.
Old ass shit.
Yep.
Good for you, man. You made it.
I did.
I got to say, dude.
Because 20-year-old Saul, I never thought would make it.
Good God, no.
He partied.
Yeah.
He partied hard.
Wow.
Yeah, you did.
He was 50-50.
Yeah. But then he was also the first one to turn 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. That really didn't matter much back then.
Nah, I really didn't.
We had
Yeah. So we went out Saturday. We had a good time. It was my first time out in a while, so I definitely had a good time. And I got to say, pretty much everyone else showed up in like t-shirts, shorts, maybe some jeans in there. We're all wearing hats, just kicking it around, just cash. And Saul was dressed to impress, man. He even tucked his shirt in.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
The guy was looking slick.
He had the jeans. He had the nice brown shoes, brown belt.
Did he have that, 400-yard stare, too?
Sure, there was some staring going on,
Saul
but
knows
there
what
wasn't
he's
much
talking
ladies, so
No, there was a lot of gay guys.
that was, oh my gosh. So,
To each their own, but.
put that stare away for that. No, but he was dressed to impress, man. I had to ask him if he was part of the groom's party or the bridal party. It was good. We had a good night, though.
You know what's funny? Is later on, I took the shirt off and I had my undershirt on, so Mike put it on, and he goes, "Can I flex bust through this?" I go, "All right." It was only like a $10 shirt. So he buttoned it all up and did the old Peter Griffin, "You're making me angry," and then boom, just flexed right through it.
Did he really?
Yes, as
Did it
everybody was watching. It was
Did
fucking
the buttons
hilarious.
rip off?
No, like the arm or the shoulders ripped, the back ripped, and then when he opened his chest up, like all the buttons on the front popped off.
Oh my God. Like, I got a text message saying, right after Mike flex busted Saul's shirt, and I didn't know what it meant.
I'm glad it all
Jesus.
turned out good then.
Yeah.
All right, so one quick last thing I just want to get an opinion on for you guys before we wrap it up this week. So from TGS, there are a lot of reports that people using the VR systems, Morpheus and whatever the other one's called, Oculus, that there was a lot of nausea going on. So I think, first let me start off by saying I think VR's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
But are you guys of the opinion that this might actually catch on and be a mainstream thing, or is this another kind of niche accessory that will do okay but not really take off, if you will?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be just a thing. Like it's just gonna be like a Kinect. I don't know. It might be better than Kinect because Kinect is just a disaster. But
God.
like I don't know. I mean, depends what they come out with. I mean, people are playing it now. There's a huge like horror genre in that VR community because it's imagine just having that. You can't hear anything. Everything's 3D. Nothing else around you, and then some scary shit happens. Like no way. Like play PT with the Oculus Rift on. You're out of your goddamn mind. Out of your goddamn mind. No way. Never. So, I mean, it's not really the hardware. It's the software. If there's software there to support it, games that people want to play, it'll do okay.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do awesome. I think it's going to revolutionize the gaming industry.
Wow. All right. So you're like thinking big time.
Yeah. Right now, like I know like when they first come out, the devs are a little bit upset because they have to give away free games for the first like 3 months or something like that. I read a little article about that. Didn't really get that deep into it, but they're a little upset about that. But I mean, if it brings people in and it gets the word out, I think it's a great idea. Unfortunately, Rick, you're not going to get your 60 frames per second because I think the Oculus only does 30 frames per second.
Yeah, that's what.
And I don't know what the Sony Morpheus does, but from what I've seen, it's like it scares the hell out of people. Like I've seen people like play it and just think they're really there. Like it is legit. It is legit. So like Rick says, if people like if the software is there, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. I'm really hyped about it.
Have you seen the ones where you have the thing you can stand on too? That kind of holds you in by your waist.
Yeah.
And you just run. You put like slippy boots on your shoes and you just run around and it moves. That with the Oculus, imagine that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So they're playing Call of Duty, running for your life.
Yeah. 3D was crap. I mean, but this is cool. Like if they could actually put something in that would make it even 3D with the glasses on, that would be even awesome. I mean, who knows? It's endless capabilities for right now.
You're just making a machine that's gonna end up terrifying me.
I
already don't like horror games, and people are always trying to bring that up. Oh, you should check this out. I'm like, nope.
Not gonna do it.
No, thank you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of in limbo on it because I want it to do well because I think that it's cool, and every time I've been in like a VR machine, like way back when, like fairs and stuff like that, I always had a good time. But I'm scared for it because it doesn't matter how good it is, it's how it's received. So there's been a lot of cool accessories out there, especially with Nintendo. Like Nintendo was banging them out back in the day, and most of them sucked. But some people, I mean, even the Kinect, even though it's not where not where they want it to be, and it's definitely not where it needs to be an actual thing that people want. The idea is still not, like, people aren't even receiving the idea of it. Like, we don't want to work while we play games. Like, stop trying to make us work.
Do you remember the one at the arcade, the red thing that you would stick your head
Virtual
into?
Boy.
It was like
No,
I'm talking about the ones at the arcade that not Virtual Boy. I remember that.
Like the one over at Chuck E. Cheese with the boogers.
Yeah, you put your face into it and you turn.
Yeah.
Remember that? That's what you're getting right now. Something like that, but probably with a little bit better games.
Yeah. Well, here's the virtual reality. Hopefully it takes off. I just wanted to get you guys a quick opinion on that because it's kind of something nobody's talking about. Like mainstream sites are talking about it, but.
And here's the Virtual Boy for bringing that up, Saul. Good job. I played that shit at Blockbuster back.
That shit hurt my neck so much. It was the worst.
Yeah.
It gave me I wanted to die. I had headaches so bad.
I think Kinect would do good more on a PC platform for the fact that people could do their own shit with it. Like I've seen a lot of stuff that people do on their own with the original Kinect, and it's awesome.
Well, they released it for PC, so
yeah, I think there's a future for Kinect. It's just
it's not in gaming. I don't think though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I don't
know.
Functionality as far as your TV and shit, that's all cool. I like
it. Actually works very well when in accordance with that stuff. With the games, I don't know. They need to find a way to make it better. I don't like yelling at my TV while I'm playing a game.
The dance games are fun as shit, though.
We used to dance Central It Up in this place.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Yeah. Michael Jackson Experience.
It's actually pretty accurate, too. It's not bad. So, I don't know. We'll see. With all the bad news that surrounded it this time around, I just don't know if Microsoft's going to keep on going with it. Or at least sell it as like a $60, $80 accessory next time. I don't know. We'll see. But that wraps up this episode 13. Appreciate you guys joining us. Rick, you're going to post some stuff about the Twitch?
Yes, I will be posting most likely tomorrow, and then earlier on Tuesday, I'll just relink it and put it out there. So it'll be fresh in your memories.
Cool. And remember, guys, you can always check us out on Rated M Gaming Network with all the guys there. We got No Doors Podcast, Smartwatch, Rated M, Podcast Evolved. So, check everybody out. All of it's good stuff. If you like podcasts, listen to a couple of them. And thanks for stopping by and hanging with us. Now go play your games.
Oh, I just farted.
Oh, God. Killed it.